succulent growers, it's Lynn. Now this is just a very quick update video on the amazing cacti I got from Trichocereus UK back in November last year. Trichocereus UK contacted me and very kindly offered to send me a box of plants to do a review video on. And if you didn't see that video when I did the unboxing, you must check it out. I'll link that video up above and down below in the video description. And I also made a repotting video as well when I repotted up these gorgeous plants. So do check that video out. That will also be up above and down below. So here's the update. 2 months later, these are my two large, big, chunky cuts of Trichocereus that are absolutely gorgeous. They're two big, chunky cuts that were cuttings. And I potted them up in very well draining cactus soil. I've left them completely dry because obviously they're cuttings, so if I was to water these, especially during the winter, they could rot. And then I'll probably introduce a very small amount of water, probably in the April time when I put them out into the polytunnel with all of our other Trichocereus cactus plants. Those of you who know my channel know I have a lot of Trichocereus in my collection. They're all in the polytunnel at the moment, sort of overwintering for the winter months, doing well in there. And these will be joining them in the springtime. And this is a Trichocereus patronoi, a lovely big fat cut there. And I do think there's signs of new growth already, so it's possible that these have rooted. But it looks like there's definitely a bit of fresh light green growth on there. Gorgeous. And then also this is Trichocereus peruviana. Also a little bit of fresh green growth at the top there, so I think that's rooted. And these two big fatty boys, they're close to a south-facing window here in our kitchen, so they get plenty of sunshine during the day. You can see sun coming onto them now early morning, and they love that. And I've got another little Trichocereus upstairs I'm going to show you in my grow room from Trichocereus UK. Now here is the little Lophophora williamsi, the northern form that I also got from Trichocereus UK. And this is a young seedling. And those of you who know my channel know I also have a lot of Lophophora in my collection as well, all doing well in the polytunnel. But because this one came to me sort of in the November time, I decided to overwinter it in the kitchen window here instead to be on the safe side. But again in April, that's going to be joining all my other Lophophoras in the polytunnel to enjoy the spring and summer months. Then it'd be fine to be left out there then. Because Lophophoras are very, very cold hardy if they're kept dry. The same with Trichocereus, so no problem with them being overwintered in a cool environment that ideally is around no lower than 5 Celsius, about 41 Fahrenheit, as long as they're kept dry. So these doing well here. Possibly they may have already rooted, as I say, new growth. So now I'm going to show you the other little Trichocereus we got from Trichocereus UK that's in our grow room. This is Trichocereus scopolycola Ferra OP, so it's a special hybrid. Absolute beauty. And this was one that was already rooted. It's a seedling, so I was able to pop this up. I haven't given it any water though. It is shrivelling a little bit. As you can see, the ribs are going a bit shriveled, but I'll keep this dry anyway until probably mid-March to late March. It's in my grow room, so it does get a lot more warmth than if it was out in the polytunnel with my other ones, but I'm going to keep it still a bit on the dry side for now. And if you want to know, should you water cacti in the winter, I have made a special video on that. Should you water your cacti in the winter? So do check that out. And I also made a video on watering some of the cacti in my grow room in the winter. And it's a bit of a difficult one to know if you should water or not. And it depends on many things. So do check out them two videos. They'll also be up above and down below in the video description. So there you go, that's a little bit of an update, and thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't done already, please do subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell, and do please follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Desert Plants of Avalon. And do check out my website for regular articles on there, desertplantsofavalon.com. And as I mentioned, do check out the other videos when I did the unboxing of these gorgeous Trichocereus plants. I want to send you all tons of love, heaps of happiness, and oodles of plant power from across the Emerald Isle. And until my next video, bye. Cactus power. Just look at them spines.